Hi you guys, and welcome to my channel. So today we're going to do a triple chocolate cake candle. So as you can see, I already have a bit of wax here which I colored, which is going to resemble a milk chocolate. Now we're going to do the white chocolate part and we're going to do the dark chocolate part. So I'm just going to show you those two, you guys. What I'm going to start with is the dark chocolate part. Just going to remove this one. I'm just going to work with some soy pillow wax here. That's what I'm going to use for everything. I'm going to start to melt this to 165 degrees Celsius, which is 73 degrees Celsius. So I'm just going to melt that off by bain-marie, and then I'm going to show you guys how I color it. Okay, you guys, so now I melted my white wax here. So we're going to color it with these granules, some brown granules that I have here. Just going to squash them a bit here. So we want a dark chocolate color. We want it darker than the other one. So we're gonna have to add quite some color here, you guys. We're gonna color test it just to be sure that it's dark enough. I'm just gonna grab my color palette here. It's just a regular paper plate, you guys, that I just test my color on. Let's just make sure that it's well incorporated. Just gonna put a piece here. It's quite dark, but once it starts to set, it's still gonna go lighter. So I'm just gonna add an extra squeeze to it just to make sure that it will be dark. There we go. Just give that a good stir. Now we're just going to test it one more time. See, that came a bit darker now. Last squeeze, and then we can pour. I already prepared my mold here, as you can see. I just put a wick through it and made a hole in there. It's just a silicone mold. And we're going to do one pouring. Just gonna do a small here at the bottom. Now we're going to leave that one to set. Just going to move it a bit. I'm just going to do a couple of these before the wax starts to set here, because it's already thickening. There we go. Perfect, you guys. Might want to have to stabilize the wick. Just gonna add this one here. And there we go. Perfect. Now let's just leave those to set here. What I'm going to do now is we are going to melt the milk chocolate, which is here. I already have it here. We're just going to melt that to 73 degrees Celsius, which is 165 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, you guys, so now I melted the milk chocolate wax here. I'm just going to pour into our mold here. I'm going to do some of these. Going to do some chocolate roses as well. Let's do a couple of those. I'm just going to add a little bit of wax here. Do a milk chocolate piece. There we go. Let's do some of these as well. Okay, so now let's just leave these to set. Just going to top up a little bit here because the wax does contract. I'm just going to give them a small top up. There we go. And now we're going to prepare our white chocolate. So white chocolate has a bit of a yellow undertone to it, so we're going to add just a little bit of yellow color to this wax. But let's melt this first, and we're going to melt it at same degrees, 165 degrees Fahrenheit and 73 degrees Celsius. So you guys, while it's melting, let's just pour it into our mold here. We need to top it up with a milk chocolate. There we go. Let's give it an extra squeeze. Just gonna move that on the back here. Perfect. Okay, you guys, so the wax has melted. So I'm gonna take my yellow granules here. So the soy wax here is already does have a sub yellow tone to it, right? It's a bit off-white. So I'm just gonna add just a tiny bit of yellow, not a lot, just a little tip. We don't want it to be yellow, just want it to have a little bit in there. There we go. Now I'm just going to pour into our molds here. I'm going to have some slabs. Let's go to 2 of those. Let's just do 1 of those, and then we'll see what we want to use. So we have 2 of them. And now I'm gonna grab another mold, you guys. I'm just gonna move this aside. It's another polycarbonate mold. Just gonna cast a couple of white looking chocolates here. There we go. Perfect. Now let's see our candle here, how it's doing. Still needs to set a bit, you guys, so we do the pouring afterwards. Let's just set it aside here for now. Now some of these are ready, so we can demold them here. Really cute. Perfect. Now let's do a couple of white of these as well. While our wax is still not completely set. Just going to do a couple. There we go. Gorgeous. Okay. These still have to set, our flowers. We're just going to leave them. technically we can demold these here, just not the white ones. Just gonna gently take them out. Really sweet. Now we could have done some dark ones as well. Just gonna grab the wax. Okay, so I'm just gonna pour some of the dark chocolate looking ones. Just gonna do 2 of them. There we go. Okay, you guys, so I think we can pour into our candle over here. Just gonna pour into the center. Perfect, you guys. Now we're just gonna leave that to set. Okay, you guys, so let's just demold some of these. It's really cute, you guys. Beautiful. A little bit more closed rows. So what I'm going to do, you guys, I'm going to do another one of this. Just going to do another milky, chocolatey one. I have the wax here. So we're just going to top that one on here. I think this rose is cuter for this project, so let's just have an extra. Perfect. Just going to move them up here. Let's check our candle here. It's setting slowly, but we're going to do another pouring. And these here, you can actually see in the back here whether they have released or not. This is not going to look like that. It's actually, it's not going to be as intense in color, and then you will notice how it starts to release, and then you can actually take them out. But right now they're a little bit too warm, so we're still going to wait. Let's have a look at this one, and it's the same here. So let's just have a wait, you guys. You can always put them inside the fridge, then it will go a little bit faster. So let's do that. Okay, you guys, I melted the milk chocolate one here, as candles have set quite well, so we can just pour. There we go. Now we're just going to leave this to set, you guys, and then we're going to do a last pouring, which we're going to do with the dark chocolate melt. Okay, you guys, so the wax has set here, so let's do the last pouring, which is with the darker chocolate. Let's make sure we got it all the way to the top. The wax will contract, so I always overfill it just a little bit. We go, you guys. Now let's just leave that to set. In the meantime, let's just have a look at our rose here. Gorgeous. Perfect. Just going to move this candle just a little bit, you guys, and I'm gonna grab our other molds which are in the fridge. Okay, you guys, so there we have them. Just going to, oh, there we go. And the next one. go. It's fine that they broke. It's okay. I'm actually going to half them another time here. So we just kind of have some different pieces, like longer pieces, shorter, and maybe even just single. There we go. We have something to choose from. Gorgeous. In the meantime, you guys, our candle is setting here. I'm going to melt another wax. I'm going to melt 90 grams of wax here, which is 3.17 ounces. We're going to color it brown as well, and we're going to do a whipping wax. Okay? Okay, you guys, so I melted, and I already colored my wax brown here, like I did with the previous wax here. So now we're just going to leave this cool down, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to stir every 5 minutes, because the sides will cool down faster, and the bottom. I'm going to scrape the bottom as well, and then I'm going to show you guys at what stage I'm actually going to whip the wax. So we do the whipping wax. Okay, you guys, as you can see, it's starting to thicken here quite a lot. Just scraping down the sides. So at this stage we can start whipping. So I'm just going to switch over to my hand mixer, and we can start to whip. There we go, you guys. So let's just check our candle here, as we need to mold this one first. Just gonna cut the wick here. Just gonna shorten it a bit. Gorgeous. Perfect, you guys. So just gonna put a twirl on the tip. It's easier to do that now rather than later. Just a little bit. Perfect. Now let's just move that aside. Just gonna warm up my spoon here. It's a little bit cold. I don't want to shock the wax too much. Just gonna scrape the edges a bit here. Give it a good stir. You guys, I'm gonna grab my piping bag here. It's my nozzle. Just gonna warm my nozzle a little bit. You can start filling up the bag slowly here. The wax is still warm to the touch, you guys, so it's not as if it's cold. It's important that your wax is not cold, or else it's gonna set too fast on you. So I'm just gonna grab my nozzle and just give it a good warm up. I don't want it to start setting inside. Okay, I think we're good to go. I'm just going to test it to see if it's holding shape. And it is. So we can go ahead and start piping, you guys. Just gonna go the sides here. Sure we have enough around the wick. Now, just to add some little bit extra, you can add a little bit of sprinkle in a few places. Add a little silver ball, just to decorate. Not a silver ball, sorry, some little golden balls. Add them here on the sides. Just gives it a nice look, you guys. Want it to be pretty from all sides and ends. Gorgeous. Add one up there. Perfect, you guys. And there we got our nice chocolate cake candle. Absolutely gorgeous, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you like what I do, and follow me on other social medias that I have. You will find all the links on my channel. And yeah, give me a comment and a like. It helps me grow. And I will see you next time. Bye.